The Aztec Creation Myth, a tale of sacrifice and rebirth. In the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, the Aztecs, one of the most powerful and sophisticated civilizations of pre-Columbian times, crafted a rich cosmology to explain the origins of the world and humanity. Their creation story, known as the Legend of the Five Suns, offers a vivid account of cosmic cycles, destruction and rebirth. Central to the Aztec worldview is the belief that creation is not a singular event, but an ongoing cycle of death and regeneration, sustained by the sacrifice of gods and humans alike. The concept of the five suns. At the core of the Aztec creation myth is the idea that the universe has been created and destroyed multiple times. Each era, or sun, represents a different creation cycle, marked by the birth of a new world and its eventual destruction. The Aztecs believed that they lived under the fifth sun, a fragile and unstable age that, like those before it, would one day end in catastrophe. Each of the previous suns was ruled by a specific god and ended in a disaster that brought about the destruction of the world. This cyclical pattern of creation and destruction reflects the Aztec belief in the impermanence of existence and the necessity of sacrifice to keep the cosmos in balance. The first sun, for Jaguar, Nahui Ocelotl. In the beginning, the god Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror, created the first sun. This era was dominated by giants who roamed the earth, but it was a world of darkness. Tezcatlipoca himself transformed into a great jaguar to destroy the giants. This sun ended when jaguars devoured the world, plunging it back into chaos. The second sun, for wind, Nahui Ehecatl. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, took control and created the second sun. This era was characterized by strong winds, which swept across the earth and destroyed all living things. Humans were transformed into monkeys to survive the winds, but the world was ultimately destroyed by a great hurricane. The third sun, for rain, Nahui Quiahuitl. The god Tlaloc, the deity of rain and fertility, became the ruler of the third sun. However, his reign ended when fiery rain fell from the heavens, consuming the earth in flames. The people of this age were transformed into birds to escape the destruction, but the world itself was reduced to ash. The fourth sun, for water, Nahui-atl. Chalchutliquoy, the goddess of water and rivers, ruled the fourth sun. However, this era ended in a great flood that drowned the world. Humans were turned into fish, and the earth was submerged under water until it was ready for a new creation. The fifth sun, the current era. After 4 cycles of creation and destruction, the gods gathered in Teotihuacan, the great city of the gods, to bring forth the fifth sun. The universe was dark, and the gods knew that one among them would need to sacrifice themselves to create light for the new world. 2 gods stepped forward, Ehecatl, the proud and wealthy god, and Nanahuatzin, a humble and disfigured god. Ehecatl hesitated when it came time to jump into the sacrificial fire, intimidated by the enormity of the task. Nanahuatzin, however, bravely threw himself into the flames, and soon after, Ehecatl followed. From their sacrifice, the fifth sun was born, but it remained still in the sky, refusing to move. The gods realized that they would all need to offer their own blood to set the sun into motion. In an act of collective sacrifice, the gods slashed their bodies, spilling their divine blood to power the sun and bring life to the world. Thus, the fifth sun began to move, illuminating the new age of creation. The role of sacrifice in Aztec. Cosmology sacrifice is central to Aztec cosmology and the creation myth. The very existence of the universe hinges on the selfless acts of the gods, who offer their lives and blood to sustain the cosmic order. This belief extended to the Aztec practice of human sacrifice, which they saw as a necessary act to nourish the gods and maintain the balance of the cosmos. The sun, in particular, was believed to require constant replenishment with human blood to ensure it would continue to rise each day. Human sacrifice, while often portrayed as brutal in modern accounts, was deeply intertwined with the Aztec view of the world as a precarious balance of life and death. By offering up life, whether divine or mortal, the Aztecs believed they were playing a vital role in the cosmic cycle of renewal. The importance of Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl. Two of the most significant gods in Aztec mythology, Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl, feature prominently in the creation story. Their rivalry is a key element in the myth. Tezcatlipoca, the god of darkness, chaos and sorcery, often stands in contrast to Quetzalcoatl, the god of wisdom, wind and creation. Their dynamic shaped much of the Aztec pantheon, with Tezcatlipoca causing the destruction of several suns, and Quetzalcoatl often attempting to bring balance. In many ways, the interplay between these two deities mirrors the Aztec view of existence itself, a constant struggle between order and chaos, light and darkness, life and death. Their stories reflect the tension and fragility of the world, where nothing is permanent, and everything depends on the god's willingness to sacrifice. Cosmogenesis and human destiny. For the Aztecs, cosmogenesis, the creation and maintenance of the universe, was not a distant, abstract event. It was deeply connected to human fate. The Aztecs believed that they were the chosen people of the fifth sun, entrusted with the responsibility of ensuring the cosmos' survival through ritual sacrifice, warfare, and devotion to the gods. Their empire, their way of life, and even their daily practices were all tied to this cosmic mission. The end of each sun also carried a dire warning. The universe was fragile, and the fate of the world depended on humanity's relationship with the gods. If they failed to honor the gods properly, the fifth sun, too, would perish, and the world would return to darkness, the legacy of the Aztec creation myth. The Aztec creation story is a powerful expression of a worldview centered on cycles of death, sacrifice, and rebirth. It underscores the fragility of existence and the deep sense of duty the Aztecs felt toward maintaining the cosmic order. This myth has echoed through time, not only as a window into the spiritual life of the Aztecs, but also as a testament to the richness of Mesoamerican mythology. In the modern world, the Aztec creation myth serves as a reminder of how ancient civilizations grappled with the mysteries of life, death, and the forces beyond their control. Through their stories, they sought to understand the universe and humanity's place within it, a quest that still resonates with us today.